Welcome back to this series on the photos of Christ Church in its past. And I really wanted to focus on some of the earliest photos that we have that are not slides that I can show you from photo albums. Some of these I think I've had before, but these are actually in chronology, in order, and I think just show the church in its earliest days, and so I wanted to share them. So this is the corner of Harlem and Saratoga. So this is where the church currently sits, if that gives you a sense as to what the lot looked like before the church was there. And you can see the neighborhood is even itself largely undeveloped. And I love this sign. A Methodist church will be erected on this site. So that was in 1949. You can see right there, 1949 that picture was taken. So here is the parsonage, and this was where the church originally worshiped, in the basement. So this is even the construction of the parsonage. You can see the muddy front yard, Glen Aldi Crafts there standing on those boards on the parsonage there before even there was a church that was built. And then we have other pictures that begin to show the church in its early life, but I want to turn specifically to this picture. It's a great picture. Remember, the lot was all wooded, so here is the machinery being used to begin to clear that lot to make way for what would become the church. I'm trying to see the name here on the truck. I believe it says Anderson. Anderson. Don't know if anybody remembers Anderson, but anyway, there's that lot being cleared. A little more of that clearing process. So now we're at a point of making the lot flat to prepare for the space that will be used. Not sure if this is where this is. Maybe somebody else can help me out with that. Not sure where that one is. So here is temporary location. This is the parsonage, just to remind you, temporary location of Christ Methodist Church, and the times for the church and church school. And here is church school. Look at those kids down there in that basement having church school. Here is what the front of the sanctuary, which was the basement, looked like. Very simple, very straightforward. A couple more pictures from this earliest time, and then there'll be another set. Here is the original sanctuary framed. So not built yet, but framed. So some type of dedication ceremony that's going on relative to this. So I'm not going to jump into that actual period of time. That will be for another video. But we're getting to that place where the first sanctuary, so moving out of the parsonage and into the first sanctuary. I think I like all these pictures. I believe that my favorite one, and I wonder if it's anywhere still, Methodist Church will be erected on this site. You know, who would have ever envisioned what would have come to pass? Or maybe they could, and that was part of obviously what inspired a church to be built and then to be expanded, to add education wing and then eventually a larger sanctuary, all on this lot which had nothing at one point. So I look forward to sharing with you more as time goes by.